Hello, hello, hello. Oh, we're running slow. I don't know whether this is if it's slow, you have to have a look. Hey, Charlene, how are you, my lovely? I hope you're well, sweets. Nanny Lynn, hello, hello. Oh, I'm chucking my cards again. I've got my chair up this time, though, so it don't matter. They're not going to fall off the floor. Hey, dear, how's everybody been? Hey, Chloe. I'm okay. I'm feeling a lot better than what I was. Hey, Diane. I've still got the little bit of the cough. But bar from that, I'm feeling okay. Hey, Marie, Gillian, Lynn, Debbie. Yeah, so still feeling a little bit rough, but not. I would say 100% feeling better than what I did all last week. Last week I felt really poorly. Evening, Anita, Carol, my lovely, Sandra. Oh, thank you, Debbie. John's put me a darker colour on it, so it's just a more darker purple this time round. But yeah, so right. So Jodie, hey, my lovely. Giving up trying to get on Facebook videos readings. I've been booed so many times. Jodie, I don't know what is up with Facebook. You know, when we go on to members area, it is absolutely fine. We have no hiccups whatsoever. As soon as we go live on Facebook and YouTube together, it's just atrocious. I don't even know what's happening.
It depends. If we're out and we're on mobiles and we want members, it's fine. If we're in the house on computers, it's still a mess on members.
It is. Yeah, it's shocking. Hey, Lynn. So please, Jeff. Oh, thank you, Nanny Lynn. So yeah, I do apologise for it. Hey, Judith. I do apologise, my lovelies, for it not being great at the minute. I just hope Facebook and YouTube both pull their fingers out their arses and get their issues sorted. So readings, I am going to be doing one card readings tonight. If I feel up to it afterwards, I may do a little bit on the pendulum and see how we go. Keep freezing at your end, Sandra. Keep refreshing, my lovely lady. Or if you're having problems on Facebook, switch over to YouTube. No worries, Lorna, my lovely. I know I'm so sorry to members. I did say I'd go on and do readings on members, and I haven't been on there yet. So yeah, if anybody's having issues, please switch over to YouTube. You can book in for a reading if you'd like to book in for a reading. They are £10 or £15, depending on which type of reading you're having. So to book in, all you have to do is message the page, message me directly, and we can get you booked in and sorted. Right, so Anita, my lovely lady, first time here, welcome to our ETA family. Welcome to everybody who's here tonight. And let's get cracking. I'm starting to warm up now. Thanks, Chloe, my lovely. Don't forget, guys, just pop in chat if you'd like a reading, and please share out. That's all I ask. And if you have a reading and you want to leave a review, please feel free to do so on the page or on our groups, and it is much appreciated. Hey, Jay Winder. So for Anita, my lovely, you have got the Two of Pentacles card. I don't know if you can see it in this light. I do apologise. So, my lovely, let's have a look what we can see. There's definitely some sort of balance that's going off. But it's like a loop that's happening. So something's happening, but it's like being passed about a little bit, Anita. So I'm not sure what that is. Because you're like throwing it up in one hand, but you're not catching it with another. But then it's like going round. So it's something that's going backwards and forwards. I do think that you have just been coming out of a little bit of a rough time. Because you can see the waves behind your feet down at the bottom there in the sand. And the waves are a bit tidal. So I will say that there is a bit of roughness coming out. But you know the blue, the calm that you felt just before, because this roughness, this whatever this situation has been where it's caused a little bit of commotion, upset, whatever, it was calm before, and then it started going a bit wavy. the calmness is starting to come back in, so don't worry about that. I'm not sure what the issue is with the leg, but there's definitely something going down. I want to say the left leg. I think it's the left leg. The right leg's in pain, but the left leg's bare and showing. So I think at the minute there's more issues with the left than the right. I don't know whether there's a decision to be made about a baby, just because I can see the baby's falling in between the coins at the top. See that there? That's better. So I'm not sure what this is to do with the baby, but there's definitely some issues going off between centered around the baby. So I don't know if it's you that's thinking about having the baby, Anita, or somebody around you's thinking of having a baby, but there's definitely a connection to a baby coming in. You're letting go of a lot of shit that's gone off because you bear on one side of your neck. But just be aware the stiffness in your neck is still a bit of tension from stress. But obviously once that stress goes and you get rid of it, then that stress on your shoulder will pass and it will go better for you, my lovely. Trying to look for readings. Don't forget, guys, pop in chat if you'd like a reading. Might be something going off with one of your babies then. I mean, one of your children, Anne. Yes, please, Nanny Lynn. My screen's moving down, so unless you're commenting, I'll not see. Nanny Lynn, my lovely, we've got the 7 of Wands. So what's happening with you? Something below the knee, on the lower knee, just under the kneecap on both knees, Nanny Lynn. There seems to be a little bit more trouble there than before. I don't know what the issue again with the wasting, and I know health-wise, I'm going to say I know where you stand with your health. You seem to have put your sword away, so it's like you've got rid of one battle, but you're ready to face another battle. And I don't know what the issue is that's getting you angry at the minute, but you're looking slightly like bemused. So there's something around you that's angering you. And I don't know whether this anger's coming in from around friends of yours, just because the ones in the ground have all got red on. And to me, I'm looking at ones as friends. So I'm not sure whether there's a certain group of friends that you're getting really angry with at the moment, or there's anger coming in there with them. I'm not sure what that means. There is an angel coming in. And the angel, I don't know whether you can see it in this light, Nanny Lynn. I do apologize. Can you see the angel there on your shoulder? So there is angels coming in around you. I think this angel's coming in around you to try and work out the issues that are going off between you and friends, I think, more than anything. But you've, like I said, it's like you've got rid of one battle, but now you're starting another one, Nanny Lynn. You've got your shield up there ready. You're posed ready for it, but it's like but it's like it's with a friend, Nanny Lynn. I don't know why, but see, the sticks to me remind me of in this card. It showed me a friend. So it's like you and a friend, and it's like you're putting a shield up, a protection against yourself, but you're angry at all these at the bottom. So I don't know what issue's been going off around you with that, Nanny Lynn. But like I said, the angel figure is coming in just to let you know. But whoever this lady is that's coming in, and it is a lady that's coming in, Nanny Lynn, I'm not seeing anything towards her from waist down. So I don't know whether before she passed, she got issues waist down. But yeah, there's something to do with the waist down that I'm seeing, my lovely. Kathleen, you're a really rude lady.
You've already blocked her.
Have you blocked her? Oh, just ignore him. Okay, I'm ignoring. Alison. if anybody sees these readings that people keep putting in, inbox me for your love reading or inbox me a reading, just be aware that these are not related to me in any way, shape or form. And these are con artists that are coming on, because any tarot reader or anybody who would have any mediumship abilities would never do that on somebody else's live. And they never would beg for like they're doing. And that's just not how a professional would work. So just be aware of that, guys, when they're commenting on your comments, saying stuff, my lovely, because yes, they're just a bit rude. Alison, for you, my lovely, we've got the Fool card. So, my lovely lady, what's happening? Don't know what the dove symbol is for you, Alison, but there's definitely a dove symbol coming in there. It's like you've emptied all your eggs out your basket, so it's like you've thrown everything out. Which I think for you is a good thing, because if you were one of these people that kept all your eggs in a basket, you've done the right thing for you by chucking everything out and like just allowing things to happen, and having that empty bucket so you can start filling it back up again with good memories and stuff. I don't know what, again, there's something with the left side of the body. I'm not quite sure what the left side is, but there's something with the left side. There's also something to do, I don't know whether it's a cross or a pendant. It looks like a cross to me, but I could be wrong on that one. But yes, it does look like a cross. I don't know who's moving, but there's definitely a move or a shift coming in, a change coming in. But to me, it feels more like that there's a move coming in, Alison, because you're flying over the houses. So I don't know if you're looking at properties or looking at extending a property. I don't know, but there's definitely something to do with houses and buildings that's coming in around you. Just be careful of the knees, because there's a little bit of soreness coming in on the knees, my lovely. But do you know what? Bar from that, just enjoy the new beginning that you've given yourself, Alison. And yeah, keep all them eggs out of that basket, because they don't need to be in that basket. Sharon, I've lost me Chloe. I know Chloe commented, but it's further up my chart. I'll catch you further down, Chloe, my lovely. When I'm doing a reading, I will pop your name up on the screen so you know who I'm reading to. For you, my lovely, we've got the Seven of Cups, Sharon. Wow. So you have had a lot of things going off around you, Sharon. It looks like there's been celebrations. It looks like there's been... it's all to do with... I mean, obviously, it's the cup card. But I don't know what the reference to the tea is, but there's a reference to tea, because the teacup's tilted. To me, all the glasses would mean that there's a big celebration that must have just happened, Sharon. Just because it's like the people are missing, but the drinks are there, if that makes sense. There is definitely a gentleman's energy coming down from spirit that's coming in around you. And I don't know whether this would have been... I always say when it's like when it was my daughter's 18th birthday, it was like, oh, I wish my dad were here to celebrate, and it's like they were with you celebrating, if that makes sense to you, Sharon. They were part of this, even though there were no people there, the celebrations went on, but this gentleman was a part of this celebration. I do think, though, there's been a lot of thinking going on around you, not around you, with you at the moment. And I'm not sure whether you're thinking of stopping doing something. Like, you know, like how we can give up smoking, we can give up drinking, we can give something up. I don't know whether you're thinking about you're going to make a change, but you are going to give up something, or you're going to stop doing something, I think. And that's where I feel your head is at the minute. Just don't let it cloud up with everything else that's going off. Just make sure that you make that right decision and take your time to think about it, my lovely, what you need to do. Dawn. Wrong cards. Sonia, advice on me and my partner. We have separated due to a million things. Don't agree with my religion, but we are both Indian. To be honest, Sonia, when it comes to relationships, the best advice I can give you is talk to your partner about it. If it's his mum that's been doing the one that's interfering, unfortunately, we all have that problem. Well, not all of us. Some of us do have that problem where we do have interfering mother-in-laws, father-in-laws, sister-in-laws, and everything else. But the best thing to do is try and speak to him and get away from everybody and try and sort the relationship out that way. Don't look at a tarot reader to give you advice on your relationship in that way. Just because whatever they say will be wrong and it could ruin your life forever. So, yeah, with stuff like that, my advice, go talk to your partner away from the family and sort out whether this is worth saving and fighting for, or whether to call it a day and just become friends. Dawn, for you, my lovely, we've got the 5 of Swords. So there's definitely a lady's energy coming in from Spirit, Dawn. Just trying to scroll down my feet. There's definitely a lady's energy coming in from Spirit. I do feel, though, this lady would have been past quite a while just because of how she's sort of like dressing and everything else. She's aware of the situation that's going off. Somebody's given in the fight, so I don't know who that's referring to, but somebody's just like they've like just thrown the swords down and they've just like decided enough's enough. I do think that one person is suffering with the back, though. So I don't know whether they're sort of like throwing it down as if to say they're fed up of how the health-wise they're feeling. There's somebody else that's thinking of maybe traveling or leaving the circle. But I think for you at the minute, you're sort of like holding, I don't know why you're holding everybody's swords, but it's like you've got enough going off on your own plate without having to worry about, and I know it's awful because obviously I don't know who the person is with the back issues, but it's like you've got enough on your plate without taking on their emotions, their responsibilities. And I feel that at minute, Dawn, you're being a little bit of a pack horse. And I think this lady's energy is just sort of like coming in just to say she knows where you are. I feel, though, like you're walking forward, but your head's walking behind you. No, like when you can twist your head round, it's like that's what you're having to do. You're trying to go forward, but you've got your head on what's going on over here and you're not focusing on what's in front of you. So you need to try and turn your neck back round and start focusing on you and stop worrying about others. Other people can look after themselves. You don't have to be the one that has to carry them through. I don't know if there's going to be a pulled muscle or something to do with either your arm. Well, it's on your arm, so I'm going to say your arm. I don't know what it is, but there's like an opening on the arm. So I don't know whether it's like a wound on the arm or whether it's a pulled muscle, but there's something to do with your right arm, my lovely. And I'm going to say from about middle bit here to about there. I don't know if you're getting some kind of pain or like a tendon kind of thing. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, my sweets. LA. Has anybody put on YouTube whether they want a reading yet?
No, I did come on first.
Oh, sorry, no, you are, aren't you? I think Carol's just commented Sandra would like one, so I'll put Carol's name up next. Ellie, for you, my lovely, we've got the Queen of Swords. So there's definitely something to do with pen and paper. So I don't know whether you're waiting on a letter or a letter's coming in. There's a picture, there's a photo of the family. And that's to the side of you. You can see the photo in the background there. So there's I don't know whether this is just a reference for you, whether this is something that you've been looking at or what, but there's definitely a reference to a photograph and also books. So I'm not sure whether you're learning at the minute, but there's definitely you're either waiting on paperwork or there's paperwork still to be done. Because you've still got the pen in the hand, but you're like holding it up. So I don't know whether you've got to sign something. I do think that there is a lady's energy in spirit, though, that's coming through. And she's sort of like trying to guide you through and help you through whatever this studying is that you do in LA or whatever this signing a paper is going to be. But you know what? Basically, you're all right, Ella. You've got your sword at the side of you. I do feel, though, you're older than what you're wiser than what you should be or older than what you should be. I know there's a bit of tightening coming in under the tummy area, so I'm not sure whether it's like in the tummy and up the chest, Ellie. So I don't know whether, but you're getting lots of healing coming in to the chest area and the waist area and also to the head. So I'm not sure whether headaches have been a thing for you, but there's definitely like the healing. But it's this lady that's coming in that's bringing the healing. This lady's coming in with open arms. So I'm not sure what she's, but she's highlighting her head. So I'm not sure whether with her passing, it would have been something to do with the head, just because of how the light's coming in around her head. It's like highlighting that for me, my lovely. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, my sweets. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I've got to just put Carol up. I do apologise, Shelley. I will come back to you. Sandra would like a reading. Sandra, my lovely, for you, we've got the 9 of Wands. So again, you're definitely dragging. I don't know whether somebody's dragging you, Sandra, because again, you sort of like, I don't mean to say, it's like you're getting older before your time, but it's like the stress of others is making you feel old. Just be aware around the kneecap. There's something around the right knee. Is it the right knee? No, the left knee. Something around the left knee. And again, I'm getting a tightening around the arm and the chest area. So I don't know if that's referring, whether that's something you're experiencing. There's a baby in spirit that's coming through. I don't actually think this baby would have gone full term, just because they like showing, I'm only seeing the head. So I'm not sure whether how that connects to you, but there's definitely a baby in spirit. For me, stop allowing others to drag you down. Start standing up and holding your head up high, Sandra. Because while ever you allow others to drag you down, you're going to feel, you're just going to feel that emotion. You need to stop that, my sweets. Put a stop to it as soon as you can. Oh, hang on, I've just took Shelley off. Shelley's back on. New comments. Oh, Sandra, my lovely. I'm sending you love, my sweets. But yeah, you need to stop allowing people to walk all over you, because that's what it's looking at. People just stand by and watch others walk all over you, Sandra, and it's not healthy for you. You need to get out of that situation. Make changes. Hey, Craig. High Priestess, my lovely Shell. So, my lovely. Wow. So, no concerns with money at the minute because you're holding the big golden plate. I'll show you the gold. So you can see that gold thing. So that's just letting me know finances are okay. Again, there's a scroll in your hand. So you're waiting for it. But for me, there's got to be a letter coming through. There's like an apple. Well, it looks like a tomato that's on the floor. So I don't know if the tomato has a link to you, but the significance for the tomato for me, actually, does it look like a tomato or does it look more like a pomegranate?
Probably an apple.
It could be, but to me, it looked more tomato. It's too shiny. So yes, I don't know what the tomato reference, but I'm going to leave that because I've said it already. There's lots of healing coming for below the waist. It's like your feet look okay, but it's like your legs and waist that there's healing coming to. Something around you for the full moon, Shell. So there's something around the full moon time. But I'm also seeing that veil between like what people say is our world and spirit world. So I'm not sure, Shell, whether you have a connection, whether you've got a connection to being able to see things beyond the veil kind of thing, more of a spiritual thing going on. It's funny though, because there's more healing coming from one side of the family to the other, Shell. So I don't know what that reference is. But one side of the family is sending all blue and the other, it's just like white. So I don't know what the connection is there either. But yeah, I think that's all I'm getting in this card, my lovely. Yeah. Lorna. I don't know where my first lady went to. Chloe. Ooh. I'm going to switch cards in a minute anyway. I'll do one more reading on these and then I'm going to pick another card up. Lorna, for you, my lovely lady, we've got the star card. It's Chloe in, that's all right. Wow, Lorna, for me, there's definitely a spiritual journey that you're needing to go on. But there's a lot of healing coming in as well around you, Lorna. As you can see, I mean, the card's totally blue, so there is healing coming in. When I turn card that way, I can see a face up here, though. So let me see if I can hone in on that one. I can't see who that is, but there's definitely somebody that's like looking over your shoulder, Lorna. But I'm not sure. I can't see what their connection is to you yet. A spiritual journey, though, is where I think that's where your focus needs to be on. And I think by doing this spiritual journey, I think you'll heal from that journey. But it is a long journey, as you can see. You can see it starts up there, so you can see the big light. But these are where you've got to go. But then you'll finally get the healing that your body needs, whether it's your mind, body, and soul kind of thing. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, my sweets. Laser, I think that is. I apologize if I say your name wrong. For you, my lovely laser, we've got the 9 of Swords. I don't know what the reference to books are, but there's definitely a book. You're actually reading a book. So not, to me, it looks more like a Bible kind of book, but I'm not going to say that it is. But to me, it's more of, I don't know if it's like a history book, or history plays a big part around you. But yeah, to me, it's more like an old type book. with that reference. Don't know what the reference to the knife is on the side though, but there's like there's a knife reference on the, it's like on the side tier. But to me, it's like, do you know, it's like you've got, and I don't want to say a voice, but it's like you've got two voices listening. It's like you've got one voice telling you that you've got to do this, this, and this, and then you've got like your other calm side to you. So I don't know whether you're like me, whether you're like a two kind of personality, where 1 minute we can be nice and calm, next minute we can be quite fiery. And I don't know whether that's what the reference is coming in. I do feel you're carrying a lot of weight around your shoulders. But again, I do think this is affecting your body because there's like, it's like all dark around your neck, but it's like starting to affect, maybe affect you on your body also. And again, it's affecting the left-hand side more than the right-hand side. It's more like a darkness coming. And I think this is more stress, maybe a stress-related but you know, bar from that, I think you're all right. Like I said, I think for me this card's just referencing whatever it is that you're reading, the history, the learning part of it, the two sides to your character, where you've got your calm, but then if somebody messes with you, you've got your feisty side as well. And I think for me this is more just to de-stress, to start taking time out for yourself and allowing yourself to have that time. Just bear with me a second. Trying to find Chloe.
Comment again.
Yeah, Chloe, you're gonna have to comment again for me, please. Right, so I'm going to switch my cards now a minute. And I'm going to try and work with a different pack. So, Gillian, my lovely. She's there, Chloe. I've got you. Gillian, for you, my lovely lady, we've got the wealth card. At the minute, again, I think there's lots of things going off around you at the minute, Gillian. I think it's like there's so many different things going off around you and everything's highlighted in yellow. Everything seems to be, you're trying to get too much done at once and you need to sort of like slow it down. You need to start sorting one thing out before you start getting onto another. Because otherwise everything's gonna it's gonna spring back up on you. Do you know what I mean? You're not gonna get sorted what you need to get sorted and you're gonna forget something. Financially wise, I do think that you're financially wise, a little bit of purple coming in there, but again, the orange, the ideas. So I don't know whether you're thinking of like trying to make something or sell something. I don't know if your creative side needs to come out a little bit more. I'm just going to pull I'm going to pull a card from this pack and see if I can match it up. Right, so on this one, we've got the Ten of Pentacles as well for you. Only because that one's not very picturesque and I'm more of a picturesque kind of person. So let's put these two together. Yeah. So on this card, you can see you've got your treasure chest there. And to me, that's what this card's representing. But it's like you've got everything in one box. You've got too much coming out of that. And it's sort of like you're trying to sort everything out, but you're sorting out way too much at a time. You need to step back and just take your time away. Because if not, you're going to end up misplacing something or losing something, Gillian. And you don't want to misplace whatever it is you're sorting out because it will have some importance to you, my lovely. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, my sweets. Where are we?
Chloe.
Oh no, I'm looking now. I've just had my thing on Chloe.
Oh.
I've just had me. There we go, Chloe. I saw Chloe coming in from beginning. Sorry, Chloe, my lovely. It's a warm one tonight. Chloe, we've got the Knight of Discs. So what's been happening around you? Wow. A lot of yellow light coming in around you, Chloe. And I feel this card showing me it's like you're opening up to something else, something new. So I don't know what it is you're opening up to, but it's like you're just absorbing all this energy that's coming in around you, Chloe. So I don't know, Chloe, whether you're actually on a spiritual level. I don't know whether you're blocking it or whether you're allowing it in. I can't tell because it's like you've got your shield up, but the shield, you can't see in this light. I do apologize. You can see, can you see the yellow around the back? So it's like you've got your shield up, and I don't know whether you've got your shield up to try and stop this energy coming in because it's overpowering you, Chloe, or whether you're not ready to be open to it. So I don't know which way it is you're feeling at the minute, but there's definitely that energy connection trying to come into you. I do feel though, you know, when we're climbing a mountain, it's like you're climbing up, but you've not yet reached the top where you want to be. I feel like you're sort of like stopping and allowing yourself to graze. Like take it, it's like, you know, like when you're doing an exams and it's sort of like you need to sit back and take that break. It's like you're allowing yourself at the minute to have a breather before you start climbing back up. And that's what you need to do. And I think this card's just letting you know that it's okay to do that, but you do need to do that a bit more often than what you do. I think you do need to keep allowing yourself to have that breather and to let the pastures graze around you and take a little bit of relaxing, my lovely. Because you've still got a way to go to wherever it is you want to get to. Because I can't even see tip of your mountain yet, so it's like you're just on that path. But yeah, you whatever you're doing, Chloe, you're heading the right way anyway, my lovely. Just be aware there might be a little bit of issues around one of your feet. Is it right? I think it might be the right foot, around the right foot going up to the lower knee. Maybe some slight issues there. Nothing to worry about. It'll just be, I don't know what it'll be, but just be aware of that. So yes. Louise. Hey, Jules. Do you know I'm burning up here? Burn, baby, burn, disco inferno. Hey, my lovely. So, disappointment card, Louise. Just because it says disappointment doesn't mean anything. So, let's see. Right, so I'm going to show you a card, then it's easier for me to explain it. So you can see the heart shape at the top, and you've got like them two lily pad things that's coming off, but then it like goes round into the shape of a heart. I don't know whether there's been some kind of things going off relationship-wise, that's maybe things that you're not spending enough time in the relationship or around a relationship. And maybe you need to take time out from each other because I don't all work and no play, that kind of saying. There's two white roses coming into play here. So to me, I think there'd be two energies in spirit. I don't know whether these. I'm going to say within the last 5 years on these two, just because of how new it actually feels, Louise. And again, you're going through something that you're getting angry about, but then you're not dealing with it and you're just putting it to a side, and then it's resurfacing and you're getting angry about it, but then you're letting it go again, and it's like your brain, it's like you're going on. It's like you're going on not a roundabout. What do you call it when you're going back up? Pardon?
Seesaw.
Like, yeah, it's like a seesaw. Okay, angry. Okay, angry. Okay, angry. But it's not like every other day. This is like you'll be all right. You'll get that anger wave come through, and then you'll be calm. But then after a couple of weeks or a month or so, it's flaring back up. So that needs to be dealt with. I don't know where the initial M comes in, but there's definitely an initial M coming in. And I don't know why diamonds, but I'm seeing diamonds on each of the cups. So I don't know what the diamond reference would be either, my lovely. Oh, sugar, I've just moved all my chat to the top. What's up with this keyboard? Bear with me a sec, guys. My keyboard's just gone all skew whiffed. It's doing it again. Get off my screen. Oh, I don't know what's happening here. Don't know what I've got coming up.
It's showing Louise or something, isn't it?
Hev. Hey, Hev, hope you're well. Hev, for you, we've got the interference card. So let's see what this is, because this again is very picturesque for me. Swords are out. There's two sides. It's, to me, there's two sides in family. So there's your side and somebody else's side. You two are solid. There's two of you together and you're solid. I do feel, though, people are coming in from either side and trying to poke the nose in where it's not wanted. Maybe do a little bit of interfering. But whoever you're in this with, you are very, very solid, whether it's a friendship, a couple, whoever you two are. You're solid together, because you don't know if you can see the swords going down, but you can see their interference coming in. I don't know what the number 4 has to do with anything, but there's a number 4 coming up into your card. Also the number 2. I do feel, though, that things have been, I don't think it's been easy going for you. I do think that other people have tried to influence and maybe throw spanners in the works to how you do things, or maybe they don't agree with the things that you're doing. But you've just got to stay strong. Keep your feet on the floor. Don't allow anybody to come in and disrupt your feeling. But I do feel within the family there has been a few slight arguments, not to do with you, because to me, I think you keep yourself out of it. But there's you and somebody else. I don't know whether it's partner, friend, brother, but there's two of you that have like got your feet like where you want to be. You're not going to be shifted, and you're not going to allow others to alter your opinions either. But just don't allow them to pull you into the ruckus that's going off behind you, because I do feel that there is broken pieces that's been happening. Jane, have I read for Jane? I don't think I'd read for Jane. I don't know who I read for because it just all blurs.
Jane.
Foley. Can't remember reading for Jane. Jeanette, I only do 1 card readings, but if you want to book in for a full reading, you can do via page. Email us. It's either £10 or £15 for a reading, depending which one you go for. For you, my lovely Jane, we have got the Prince of Swords. I'm trying to show you cards, but that bloody light, but I need it to see. So what can I see here? I see a little bit of envy around you, Jane, because you're all in green. So I don't know where the green eye's coming in or the enviness. I do feel, though, that you have been going through a turbulent time. I can't say whether this is a green eye in a relationship or whether it's somebody's very jealous over you. But there's, like I said, there's a lot of green around you, Jane. But like I say, I do feel at the minute, though, it's like the floor's been crumbling beneath you. And it's like you're climbing your way to the top. But I don't know whether this jealousy is playing a big part in... It's like you're fighting your way through, but the jealousy's taking over. So I don't know whether this is somebody around you that's jealous of you and what you're doing, or how your life's been, Jane, because you're fighting. I don't know whether you can see this card, but you can see you're in the green. You can see the turmoil. But can you see your sword? Your sword is down, and it's like you're cutting upwards. So you're like trying to fight your way out of a certain situation. But I do think that there's a lot of jealousy around it, whatever this situation is. But you're doing the right thing by letting go of what's holding you in this chaos. It's like now you're letting go, and you're doing the right thing, but it is going to be a battle for you to get out to where you need to get to, because I do think, like I said, this jealousy thing is going around you, but once you get clear of that, the clearer skies will start coming in, my lovely. David, hope you're well. Thank you for joining us, all newbies. Welcome to our ETA family. If you like the paranormal and things like that, we do nights when we go out exploring. I haven't been out for a week, but my partner John's been out, and Steve's been out with him, and hopefully I will be back out this week doing some investigations. But if you like the paranormal, and you want to join us, please join us. They are good nights, and everything we do is not dramatized. There's no Desmonds, there's no demons. Sorry about that little outburst. For you, my lovely David, we've got the happiness card. Again, let me try and put my hand over the thing so you can see it. So there's a lot of happiness around there. Oh, let's see. I'm going to pull another card with this one because there's not much for me to read from this card personally. I don't know where it is with the number 3, but it's like a reoccurrence for you, David. 3, 3, 3. So I don't know whether the 3 is really relevant around you. Again, the number 4 showing in the card, so I don't know what the 3 or 4 means. Right. So with this card, we've pulled the world card with this card. So just let me put my other cards down while I just look at these two together so I can sort of like mix them, see what we're getting from this one. So there's definitely a connection to the number 3 and the number 4. the world card, you actually got, David, you've got the yellow aura coming in around you. So I'm not sure whether you, in fact, I think you're quite a spiritual person, David. And I don't even know whether you can read cards like I can, because it's like you're holding a pack in your hand. And it's like you're pointing, it's like that's what's being pointed to me. So I don't know whether you're a tarot reader yourself, David, because you've got the protection around your aura, so you're well protected. And I think you work with the energies just like I do. Just be aware, though, that there is something around the head. I don't know whether you're getting headaches or something, but I'm getting a redness around the top of the head. Health-wise, body-wise, there is some health issues going off there, but it's like from top all the way down. So the healing's coming in for that. I don't know if anybody's had surgery on the tummy or whether somebody needs surgery on the tummy around you, David, but there's like there's like a cut coming in on the tummy area. So I don't know if somebody's had surgery or having surgery. I don't know, again, where the brooch comes in, David, for you, but there's a brooch being shown. But it's like you're in it. You've got the wings coming off your back. But I don't know whether people referred to you as the angel, or whether that's a joke, like something somebody would say in a joke wise, oh, he's an angel. But yeah, it's highlighting the cards, David. So for me, I think you're a tarot, or there's some kind of spiritual things that you do, if it's similar to tarot, my lovely. That's what I'm getting for you. Kirsty, try these cards now. We'll just move them so I don't get them mixed up. I like doing different cards. And got my screen stuck. Kirsty, my lovely lady, for you, we've got the Take Off Your Mask card. So let's have a look what's going on. So again, for me, I don't know, again, whether there's something you need to be taking your mask off for. So things are happening around you that maybe you're not aware of that are happening. I do see a doorway coming in behind you with some steps. So there is an opportunity that's going to be arising for you. And I think this is what the taking your mask off for is. It's not meaning take your mask off because there's things going off around you. It's meaning remove the mask because you're missing out on an opportunity that's going to be coming your way. It's definitely going to lead you down a different path, but I think it's a decision whether you're going to do. Don't know where dancing comes in. I know we've got the ballerina shoes coming in. So I don't know if it's ballet, but dancing must be key to something around you, Kirsty, or have a meaning to you. There's a lady in spirit, and again, for me, my nan's like the matriarch of the family. If my nan says jump, you say how high, and she's 94, and she still is like in charge of our family. And to me, there is a matriarch kind of feeling coming in above you. And I don't know whether this lady's passed or whether she's living, but there is a big symbol. So I am going to say that I'm not going to say it because I don't know whether they passed or living. I just know that there's a circle above you, and it's like talking. It's wanting me to talk about the matriarch, the person that is that was like the head family kind of thing. Just watch for stress creeping in around your neck. Make sure you deal with that stress that's coming in. It is only trickling in at the minute, but just be aware that there is some stress coming in your way. Where have we gone? Who have I just put up? Sky. Excuse me for coughing. I do apologize. Scorpio, I've got you, my lovely. Oh, sugar. We've got the patience card for you, Sky, my lovely. I don't know what it is that's been gifted, but there's a gift. You're either holding the gift or you're in receipt of a gift. To me, it looks something like Don't know whether these like earrings or something to do with a pearl, just because I can see the white in the hand. So don't know what the white is, whether it's a pearl or it's something to do with an earring, but it's something white in the palm of the hand. So it is a gift. It's either been gifted or you're gifted to you, or it's something you're thinking of gifting to somebody else. I do feel at the minute, you do feel... I don't think you're a person, Sky, that gets easily stressed out. I think you're quite an easygoing kind of person. I think you're very open, but you're still very guarded. And you do keep that guard up around the heart area anyway. Again, for me, there's a connection to Mother Earth coming in here. And I don't know what the wishing well resembles, Sky, but there's a wishing well that's coming in around you. Nature's a big part, I think, though, for who you are. And I think especially summertime. So I'm going to say July or August. I don't know whether July and August, there's something happening for you in July, August time. But just keep a note of them 2 months and let me know if there's anything that happens between July and August for you. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, my sweets. And Jay. Joanne, have I missed you out, my lovely? Cough, cough. For you, my lovely Ange, we have got the sadness card. Doesn't mean this sadness. I do think, though, there is a little bit of depression's coming in slightly, and it's something that I think you know that you need to change. We've got the painting palettes. I don't know whether being creative, stepping out of your comfort zone, and trying to do something that takes your mind away from things that are going off around you. So I don't know whether you like painting or crocheting or making things, but there's something that you need to be focusing on that's going to help you from just sitting and thinking about the things that you're sitting and thinking about. You need, like, is it a hobby? You need to, that's it. I think that's what I'm trying to say. You need to look at finding a hobby that's going to help you move your frame of mind, kind of thing at times. I don't know what it is, what the issue is with the shoulder, and I think it's the right shoulder. Right, it's like here on this part. So I don't know whether this is your pain. I don't know why I'm seeing a fingerprint. So I don't know if that's relevant to you or anything, but it's like I'm seeing fingerprints all around you. And I can't work. I don't know what that meaning would be on why I'd see fingerprints. There's definitely 2 things that's going off in your head that do need to be stamped out. You do need to sort them issues and push them back down. Not push them back down, more get them sorted. Stop suppressing them too, because them 2 are the ones that are causing you more pain at the minute, because they've got a sharp point on them. So that's what's making me think that there's 2. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, my lovely. Just steam my bloody glasses up. All right, so hang on a minute. I've got Scorpio and Joanne. If anybody's interested afterwards, if anybody wants, I'm going to be going over on members, and I'm going to be doing some pendulum work. If you'd like to sign up to members, it's £2.79 a month. You get loads of extra footage and different things happening, different workshops going off over there. What time are we on now, love?
9 o'clock.
Pardon? 9 o'clock. So at 9:30, I will be going over to our members area, and we'll be working with Pendulum, trying to communicate with those that have lost over. So if anybody is wanting to join us for that, please sign up. Pardon? That have passed over. I do apologise. I'm trying not to cough too hard because I don't want to pee. Question 29. I'm losing plot. Scorpio, my lovely, we have got discover your life purpose. So there we go, is your card, my sweets. Definitely a key to music coming in. Lady in spirit coming in. She's connected to water. So I don't know what that means. There's actually two ladies in spirit. I do feel the one, obviously one lady went before the other. But I do feel that there was quite a big gap between the two that have passed, Scorpio. Again, for you, though, I think, again, you're quite open to the spirit energies. I think you've got a connection to the spirit, but I think yours is through music. And I don't know why water's coming into it, the fountain. So I don't know whether your connection to you comes through music, it comes through whatever. But like I said, there's a definite connection coming into you. I'm not sure whether you read tarots, though, Scorpio. I think for me, you're more, I don't know if it's like empath. I don't know whether you've got a different, whether you can actually see the spirits of loved ones that have been crossed, loved ones that are crossed over. Don't know what the number 7's relevant to you for, but the number 7's also relevant. For me, you need to ground yourself a little bit more. I think you're grounding yourself, but you just need to push and ground yourself a little bit more to keep the energies from mixing with your own energies. Again, there's some healing coming to the body. The body is in red, so I know that there's got to be some kind of something going off. Again, it's more like from boobs downwards, if that makes sense. But yeah, for me, just ground yourself, because I do think that what's affecting you is because you're not grounded, the energies are affecting your health by making you constantly tired, the draining feeling and everything else. So yeah, definitely make sure you ground yourself, my lovely. I can't stop coughing. No worries, Jane, my lovely, they'll sort them. Sharon, can I have a cuppa? I'll have a cuppa with you, Sharon Williams, my lovely lady. John, get mashing. Hey, dear me. We don't want another Sheffield flood. No, we bloody don't. Sharon, for you, my lovely, we've got the dreams card. Definitely a strength card coming in. The tiger in you. I think people think that I think people might think that they can get away with things, Sharon, but to me, you've got the tiger in you, where the tiger is yeah, don't mess with the lady. I don't know what the rainbow connection to you is, Sharon, but there's definitely a rainbow connection. So I don't know if you're a rainbow child. And I don't know if anybody else has heard of that, a rainbow child, but a rainbow child is somebody such as myself, where we've got ADHD, we've got a bit of dyspraxia, you've got a bit of autism, there's other issues that are all connected, and it's on that big rainbow, as I call it. So I don't know what the rainbow is for you, or whether you're a rainbow child yourself, Sharon. But there's definitely a strong rainbow connection to you. But to me, this rainbow connection makes us, we're all unique, but it makes us more unique on how we deal with different things. And like I said, the strength card for you, the leopard, it's more like the tiger, sorry. It's you've got your soft side, but then you've got your mess with me, and yeah, you've got me. At the minute for you, I think that you're very tired. I do. You're falling asleep in the card. And I don't know whether you're tired from, because you're leaning in on your strength side. So I don't know whether you're tired of things that are just going on around you, and it's like you're finding that you're needing to find that strength. Because it's like you're going to sleep and it's like, just let the strength take over. So I don't know what that reference is meaning. I know that there is family, and there is on one side of the family, I can only see one side of the family. But there is branches coming out with the green leaves. So I know that there is a good relationship with some families, with the family. I don't know there's been a split somewhere in the family, but that split, I don't know whether it's a split because it's still on the same branch, but whether there's a difference between you and a sibling. So I don't know, like you live one end of country, they live other end of country, or across different countries or whatever. But there's definitely been like a split coming in. But again, like I said, they're still attached to the family tree. And that's what I'm getting for you, my lovely lady. Oh, we got next. Mishak. Evening, Mishak. Hope you're well, my lovely. I'm getting so hot. Mishak, for you, you've got the self-sabotage card. So again, for me, there's two people around you that may not be the right kind of people to have around you at the minute. Maybe their intentions are slightly different to where your intentions need to be. I don't know why I'm getting I'm getting like something with the throat area as well. So I don't know what the throat area is. I'm also seeing you holding a candle, but the candle's burnt out. I don't know whether you're grieving the loss of a loved one. Just because the candle to me symbolizes somebody that's crossed over, and you're holding that in your hand, but the wax is coming onto your hand. So to me it's a big loss. But I don't know whether this symbolizes anything for you, Mishak, but there's like an owl or a bird type thing flying above, and to me it's like whoever this is, that's their energy, and it's like I don't know how else to put it, but but there's a connection to the flight of the bird. But like I said, this has got to be a new crossing. But there is somebody waiting for this person, though. They're not coming forward too clearly, but I do think it's a gentleman's energy coming forward. And I don't know whether they were glasses, whether this gentleman wore glasses, because I can see something dark across his eyes. So I don't know what this darkness is across his eyes, but there's definitely a gentleman's energy that's coming forward. There's two energies, but I can only see one. One more than the other. But I do think with this gentleman, there was something again with the head, with his passing, because there's a lot of dark coming in around his head. So I don't know whether that's symbolizing to you, so you'll know who this person is. But yeah, but just be aware of the two that that are coming in around you, because even though their intentions are good intentions, it's the wrong intentions that you need right now, if that makes sense, Mishak. But I'll leave that one with you, my lovely. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there. I have been on for 1 hour 10. Thank you so very much for joining me. Like I say, if you do want to book in for a reading, it's either £10 or £15 to book in for a reading. I don't charge £35 and £40 because I refuse to pay that, so I don't expect anybody else to pay it for me. So yeah, I am going to be going over to members area, and I am going to be working with the pendulum. If you'd like to join us, you can hit the green shield if you're on Facebook. If not, please go to our members area, our main page on Facebook, join the supporters button. It takes you into a group, and then within that group there is another link that you need to click to join the members only group. And then once you're in there, everything's in the topic section where you need to find all the workshops that we're doing, all the lives we've done, extra lives we've done, other pendulum readings that's gone off in there, history books, everything's in there that you need to know. So thank you very much tonight. Thank you to our amazing moderators again. Seagulls on chips, trigger fingers happy. Hope everybody's enjoyed the reading, and thank you so much for my comment. It was truthful. Oh, you're welcome, Mishak. Sending you loads of love as well, my lovely. Sending everybody love, light, and healing, and we shall see you. Members is on Facebook, Laura. We don't do it on YouTube. It's just on members, but it's £2.78 a month. It's £2.79 a month, my lovely. See you on flip side, Gillian. Thank you, everybody. Mwah, much love. See you at 9:30. Bye.